Раз-два.
Тест.
Прием, прием. Итак, доброго вечера. Попробуем мы новую игру под названием STARFIELD. Очень уж близка она мне по душе. Хоть и по оценкам имеет такую двоякую репутацию, но все же постараемся ее пройти в онлайн-режиме. Сейчас немножечко звук подкрутим. Так, ну вот, наверное, 55. Достаточно. Так, я тут наделал сейвов, пробовал проходить. Мы это сейчас почистим. И начнем, так сказать, с чистого листа. Игра у нас будет проходить на средней сложности. Потеть я в ней не собираюсь. Итак, начинаем мы за обычного шахтера. На игру установлен мод на русификатор, вроде как последней версии, а также небольшое графическое улучшение в виде отказа от фильтров, которые беседка заложила изначально. Картинка должна быть плюс-минус четче. Перевод тоже, в принципе, ну, где-то есть косячки, но в целом он нормальный уже, грабельный вполне.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here.
Блинк — это, видимо, у них такое ласковое название.
Yeah.
Их профессии.
God forbid we drill on a rock with a breathable atmosphere.
До этого было несколько разных версий перевода. В конце концов, это пылинка все-таки. Там товарищ не может попасть по минералам. Кто-то, по-моему, употребляет на смене.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up.
Прям настоящий босс. Всех пошпыняла и пошла дальше.
Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Ага, наше первое снаряжение.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal
Не
deposits
вопрос,
are in
босс.
that cabin. I'll shout out when I need you.
You think we'll be done here soon? No, I hear this is the last dig.
Скоро закончим, это точно.
I'm busy. Got anyone else to bother?
Опа.
Привет! Хочу предложить продвижение вашего канала, зрители, фолловеры, просмотры, чат-боты, цена ниже любого конкурента, качество гарантированно самое лучшее. Автовключение невероятно гибкая и удобная панель управления заказами. Все в ваших руках. Включайте, выключайте, настраивайте, заходи на Streamrise.ru.
Come on, it's time. You're with me.
Время для чего? Блин, жалко, конечно, транспорта нет. Он здесь очень нужен.
Let's go. Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
Какие сталактиты. Разных цветов. Визуально, конечно, классно. Мне очень нравится.
We're getting close. I think.
Не знаю, не согласен с критикой визуальной части игры.
There's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Все, пошли. Угу. Фонарик. Еще минерала. Я же прилежный шахтер. Я должен все собирать. Так, сигнал уже теряется. А, вот и наш артефакт.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Кто я? Итак, начнем создавать нашего персонажа. Это какой-то гослинг вообще. Ну вот будет у нас такой инженеришка со шрамом на глазу. Телосложение, в принципе, нормально. А можно и так. Это более агрессивный какой-то. Ну, тон кожи, наверное, побледнее чуть сделаем. Хотя шахтеры-то они все обычно бледные, но грязные. Насчет лица не знаю. Даже может прическу оставить такую. Это, наверное, слишком будет. Ну так, поаккуратней. Так, предыстория. Ну, это получается прям боевка. Чего лишнего, хотелось бы какие-то бонусы в социальной сфере. Так, вот, убеждение, коммерция, дипломат. Убеждение, пилотирование, сертификация пистолетов. Кстати, тоже ничего. А там у нас еще коммерция была, которая на старте, в принципе, должна помочь. Но с другой стороны, пилотирование тоже неплохой навык, я думаю, для старта. Потому что почти на старте нужно будет управлять кораблем уже. Гастрономия, мне кажется, это вообще не особо нужно. Что ж, возьмем, наверное, мы космического негодяя. Хорошо, плохо. Ее право говорить. Если вы чему-то и научились, путешествуя по галактике, так это тому, что космос может казаться черным. Но на самом деле это один большой оттенок серого. Окей. То есть тут больше, чем... Сколько еще? 3 получается. Тогда, наверное, возьмем дипломата. Коммерция. И что-то еще нужно. Так, баллистика, джетпак, фитнес. Тоже, в принципе, ничего. А вот скрытность есть. А уборка мусора, это, как понимаю, я более ценные вещи могу находить в сундуках. Да. Подойдет, наверное. Без хозяина и без привязи ты бродил по заселенным системам в качестве наемного клинка. Для одних вы были простым наемником, для других героем, а для немногих кошмаром, от которого они никогда не смогут проснуться. Завершить. Так, ну пусть будет у нас юга.
Our blade for hire turned dusty. I still got 5 credits saying you assassinated some Ryujin executive. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? It's our payday, that's what. Sooner we get it off our hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore.
Ну, это было невероятно, конечно.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Заказчик пришел.
Client is here.
The
Let's go.
Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Интересно, а прицел-то мы можем убрать? Не захотелось его потереть. Ага. О, идеально.
Really? In a discovery class? That's it,
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
Я в порядке, не о чем говорить.
Little disappointing, not gonna lie, but reveling in the weird of space isn't everyone's idea of a good time. I get it.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I
О,
really thought I
сейчас замес будет, походу.
Barrett?
Экипировать, не забудь.
Stick to cover. Stick to cover.
Поближе подобраться.
We can take them.
I need some help here!
Oh my God!
Прости, братишка. Нет, уже передумал.
They're done.
Cover me!
Кто еще остался? Тебя забыли. Так, ну-ка посмотрим. Шлем красивый, но не практичный. Водоворот. Возьмем. Наверное, мы это все продадим. На старте деньги еще нужны будут. и наши пали некоторые.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet.
Ну,
You
ты
in one
живой.
piece? Good. Me? I'm just gonna pass out as soon as my heart stops racing.
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Итак,
Now, that was some fine work under pressure.
Every time.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
нифига себе. Поковырял я грунт.
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go. Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Don't you get it? You don't have a job here anymore. You're with those explorers now. Like it or not. Just go, all right? Figure out what happened to you when you touched that rock.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Ага, часики.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Да, какого хрена все это произошло?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help. Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
We're still in one piece. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
Так, вот наш первый
I
корабль.
assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
Ну блин, классно,
I will
конечно,
attempt
визуально.
to boost the shield,
Только деталей.
just in case there are any difficulties.
Так, это наш грузовой отсек. Присаживаемся поудобнее.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Угу. Ну, это просто распределение энергии на корабле.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Так, что-то я не совсем понял.
Engaged or temporary bursts of speed.
А. Это ускорение, да.
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Don't they teach you to fly?
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Это было просто. Как он разлетелся классно. Так, ну это понятно. Что нам делать дальше?
Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Угу. Сбили щиты полностью. Кто ускориться решил, да, засранец? Так, один есть.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates. surface.
Угу.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Пираты смылись. Так, надо бы назначить нам орудие убийства. Какие-нибудь слоты. Так, сюда. Резачок. Пусть будет здесь. И пистолет как запасное оружие. Все, мы готовы к бою.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction. Be careful, Captain. Alien
это
creatures
агрессивно.
are often
Нет, нет,
unpredictable.
нет. Я тебя не трону.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Free Star Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Что это, какая-то лаборатория? Опа. Ты безобидный вроде, да? Так, кто-то есть. показалось, что ли? Пират. Так, интересно, как-нибудь сзади я могу его и хлопнуть? Ну, там их двое. Взрывчатки нет. Все, они меня спалили. Так, ну-ка. Горемучник. Десять. Ну, пожалуй, так оставим пока. Тераморф. Это кинцо, что ли, какое-то?
Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cave until it kills you.
One more time.
Captain, the enemy is here. It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Так, надо как-то подняться к нему. А патроны тем временем кончаются.
In combat, there is a
Скорее всего, перейдем мы на пистолет.
been dead. We have lost them.
Непробиваемое стекло, окей. Да, не с двух сторон. Давай, Васка, выступай. Так, что-то мы получили. А, ну это только магазин.
I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
Всех ученых переложили. второе дыхание. Куда идет? Какие-то исследования здесь проводили. Так, Пинокс. Попробуем. Нормальный такой аппарат. Так, опаска, подвинься. Материалы всегда пригодятся. Такое. Анальгетик. Редкий ресурс. Карман. Все в карман.
Listen up! We got someone trying to jump our wall. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Ага, меня спалили опять.
We must defeat them. Successful fight.
Прям под прицел. Молодец. Так, там был сейф. Что они здесь сделали? А, вот мы, наверное, сейчас и узнаем. пока даже не знаю, кто это такие. Красные дьяволы. Видимо, какие-то эксперименты над местной фауной. А, это как раз, наверное, вот эти ползающие червячки. Сразу вспоминается фильм «Пятый элемент», где перед полетом как раз таких инопланетян выгоняли из двигателей. Шасси, по-моему, там. Понятно, что ничего не понятно. О, мина. Кстати, можно ее назначить. Она нам точно пригодится. Так, минуточку. А, отмычки у меня кончились. Возможно, здесь есть неподалеку какая-то отмычка. Скорее всего, я не найду здесь. Угу, что-то не видать. О, отмычка. Погнали. Открывать сейф. Так, видимо, неправильно я нажал. Это мы закроем здесь. А, это вот так. О. Вернули отмычку. Да, такой, конечно, себе. Эффект лежит. Да ладно. А, это значит какие-то чудовища местные.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Тысяча уже значимо. Опа, сразу легендарочка. Так, ну-ка. Минус 15 входящего урона в ближнем бою. 10% урона по сканируемым целям. 10% шанс ошеломить атакующих поблизости. Окей. Можно сразу экипировать. Ну, это такой же шлем, как и у меня. Добрый вечер.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this
Давай
score.
попробуем. 3 попытки.
You willing to give up the ship? Just like that?
Вы ошиблись. Созвездие — это группа исследователей.
Don't give me that. I know that ship is stocked with loot.
Да ладно. Да нет ничего на корабле.
Oh, that can't be right. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Как
We
скажете.
should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Так, ну здесь ничего интересного.
Can't believe after all this, we get nothing.
Ну да, обидненько.
Captain, to reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Starship Frontier. This is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
привет. Я уже тебя потерял. Как дела?
Раз. Так, Вафазин, ты здесь? Или убежал уже? Не дождался.
Я еще тут, Бэк, слышь.
Ага, отлично. А то я смотрю по статистике. Как будто нету. Ну, в общем, отпуск, потом сразу после меня по работе на обучение отправили. И я, короче, там 3-4 недели чалился. Ну, не до этого было. И вот только сейчас я взял еще один отпуск. На 2 недели. Вот, и хотел как раз посвятить его полностью STARFIELD. Так как достаточно давно ждал. Ну, в принципе, уже в нормальное такое русло возвратился. Будем наверстывать потихонечку. А у тебя как там?
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Сейчас мы должны увидеть эти глаза. Да, конечно, прикольно.
Я так, первокурсник в этом году.
This is New
Привыкаю
Atlantis Transit,
потихоньку.
or the NAT.
Поздравляю.
It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Что ж, 5 лет позора, да? Ты специалист.
Another day, another credit.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
За счет гидроэлектростанций. А не он за счет молний. Интересно, что-то я вот не слышал про это. При первом прохождении.
Up there, huh? Space.
We may
У
be
меня
in a
сокращенная
United
программа,
Colonies city,
поэтому учусь
but
года 2.
Constellation
Дальше,
is
если
an
хорошо
entirely
себя
neutral
покажу, то
entity.
сразу на
It
завод.
always has been.
А. Ну, это высшее образование, да? Или среднее специальное?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation.
Среднее.
They will be waiting
А, среднее,
for...
понял.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now.
А чё,
And
на
he
кого
hopes you'll make this
пошел-то?
place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet on the think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Excuse me? I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunters guild. Vasco, Verify Barrett's location and status.
Currently, assisting the miners on Vectera following a Crimson Fleet attack.
Ugh, this is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Да, это были яркие огни и музыка.
Interesting.
Определенно.
Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus?
Аппаратчикам неорганических веществ. Все бы ничего, но химия многовато.
Вредное производство, да?
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Так, положить на стол.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Ну, отлично, да. Загрузите все на меня. Ладно.
You should take some time to
Я
get
не
settled in.
отключусь.
Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Ну, хоть
In
денежки
addition to
дали.
credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Целых 8000. Нормально. Так, посмотрим по уровню. Это мы все в курсе. Баллистику, скорее всего, надо сразу брать. Так, странно. Я же брал вроде перк пилотирования. В итоге... И нет. Ну ладно. Пилотирование это прям нужный навык. Надо его. Так, и еще. Скорее всего, нужен будет взлом. У меня очков нет.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Готов?
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an
Просто
artifact
стоит мне
or
перед
this
фактом.
lead runs dry.
А если я с роботом хочу путешествовать?
Go ahead. Just don't take too long or my contact's information might go bad.
То есть если я ее не возьму, спутники.
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
Hope you've got your pen at the ready, Walter. Bills to sign and all.
It's almost as if you think I'm made of credits.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Artifacts won't find themselves, and us going after them means fuel, repair costs, the occasional payoff.
Of course, of course. I'm just a walking bank account, aren't I?
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it and you know it. You've got something for me? Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own? We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Некоторые моменты мне напоминают
I hope you
Fallout
are
4.
satisfied with the quarters
Да.
available to you.
Не могу не согласиться. Но в целом, кстати, мне кажется, здесь меньше функционала, чем в 4-м Fallout. Я, правда, не смотрел еще системы крафтов, как работает. Ну, целиком не проверял. Так, а мы же через сканер можем перебраться? Нет. В общем-то, да, механики сохранились. Как и улучшенная мимика персонажей, как в 4-м Fallout было. Но ближе все-таки, наверное, к Скайриму какому-то. Прикольно. Картинка зашибись. Не знаю, что ее ругали за... Так, не туда я побежал. Все равно город большой, конечно, но пустой. Болванчики ходят всякие с чемоданами. Пялятся на меня.
United colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
Ну и
I do.
Ты тоже к ним прикнул?
Впервые град дает мне впечатление масштабности в плане зданий. Так что плюсик есть.
Ну, здание, если оно просто стоит и большое, это одно, а если там внутри него можно побегать. Ну так-то вообще да. Здрасте.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Не, классно, то есть уже понимаешь, что здесь можно много чем заняться.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork.
Записываемся
An
в
orientation on
авангард.
the UC, knock out an exam, and a probationary mission.
Конструктор кораблей здесь, кстати, классный. Вот в нем я ковырялся очень долго. Мне понравилось.
Don't forget, John. I need
Сейчас
him
надо будет
back
подзаработать
after
денежек,
you
собрать,
rough in that
попробовать
fancy get-up
кораблик
of
свой.
yours.
Все механики я,
Don't
в
worry,
принципе, понял,
Sarah.
как.
I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest.
Так, он нам сейчас какой-то инструктаж должен выдать, да?
Well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Так, ну давай.
What can I do for you, applicant?
Так, а что мне сказал сделать? А, вот. Регистрация в авангарде. А, это не у него. Это нужно куда-то чесать.
Yes? You needed something?
Все, люди не нужны, если есть компьютеры. Я-то думал, поговорю с кем-то. Ну, согласен. Все. Одну кнопку нажать.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Так, а ну-ка. Ух ты. Конец Земли. А, нам сейчас, наверное, расскажут историю, почему Земля стала непригодной для жизни.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just one
То есть были колонии, и в связи со смертью Земли они объединились.
beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
Ага. Столицу мира, короче, перенесли на эту планету.
Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Да, переезжали они, наверное, долго. А это все старая Земля. Да, братан?
You here to enlist? Don't worry, none of this junk is on the exam.
Так. New Faction Rise. А, это новые фракции, что ли? Которые образовались после...
From their creation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Понятненько. А это кто? Restart Collective. Ну то есть нам объясняют, какие вообще фракции есть. Вот эти, по-моему, фанатики какие-то. Храм Варуна. Да, броня у них, конечно, прикольная. Эти Freestar Collective, это, по-моему, с Акилы Сити, что ли? Товарищи. Про них послушать. Можно. Так, начнем, наверное, с Варуна.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Понятно. Прилетели куда-то, увидели какую-то неведомую фигню, начали в нее верить, вернулись и стали пропагандировать. Так, эти товарищи.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Это что, потыкать можно? Нет.
Ох уж эти люди.
Не говори. Описание войны. Наверное, читать много букв. Может, как-нибудь потом почитаем. Serpent's Crusade. Что это?
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god.
Уехали отдельной колонией, расплодились и вышли на уровень войны с целыми колониями объединенными.
There remained, however, select members members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
А вот картиночки были. Я их не смотрел. Так, какой-то межзвездный конфликт.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships,
Старе скучно, но уже хоть она все это слышала по 10 раз, небось.
even bioengineered
Ходит туда-сюда.
alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales
они
finally
еще и
tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs,
Блин, я, если честно, путаюсь вот в этих фракциях. Сейчас как-то они блекло названы, что ли. То есть есть UC, Объединенные колонии ОК. Ну вот Варуны, Freestar Collective, я понял, кто. А вот те типа дружественные фракции. То есть UC, United, что-то там, да? Colonies, да. А, это и есть ОК, получается. Просто они... А, это, видимо, из-за перевода. Где-то фигурирует английская аббревиатура, где-то российская. Так. Сражение на Ниире.
few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Разбомбили Нииру, короче. Ух ты. Экспонат какой. Вот про него я бы послушал. Жалко, нет кнопки. А это, скорее всего, тераморф.
One of my slates said terramorphs can
Да, я угадал.
control people's minds. But that can't be true.
Да, срань, конечно. Жуткая. Это что такое?
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of London.
Да, братан, ну не мешай.
But critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Нормально. То есть с людьми со всеми взяли и бахнули.
Сара уже походу в спящем режиме ходит.
Она вон лавочку нашла, смотри. Первую за все наше путешествие по музею. Все, пошли. Нам пора. Это я не знаю, как переводится. Ну-ка.
After the devastation brought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Вот. Из-за 3 человек был какой-то лютый замес и война. Так, в принципе, у нас. Авангард. А, вот. Сейчас нам расскажут про авангард.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Понятно. Вот, собственно, эти товарищи. Гражданин Соединенных Колоний.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC.
А, вот как. Взял ты, родился и все. Родина тебя изначально не признает.
Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Молодцы такие сделали, да? Родился, гражданство не получаешь. Чтобы хоть что-то значить, иди служи в авангард. Окей. Так, ну все. Сара, наверное, очень рада. Не, она чем-то там заинтересовалась. Проснулась, видимо. Едем. Вступать или что? Да, у нас будет экзамен. Кораблики здесь разные. Симпатичные. ты. А, симуляторы. Классно.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Добрый вечер.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC Science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Я все понял.
The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there.
Обалденный совет.
Just head in whenever you're ready.
Спасибо. Я пошел.
To get this ship moving.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Так, щиты на полную. Насчет двигателя, конечно, я не знаю. Ладно, попробуем так сейчас. Ракеты сбиваются с наведения, если ты уходишь в форсаж.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Да, я чувствую, где-то на 5-6 уровне я отличусь здесь. Стрелять со всех 3 орудий. А, он втопил. Вот. Наведение пропадает. А, я думал, их 3.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
давай попробуем.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Ты, он мне почти щиты снял.
Target defeated. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4.
Здоровые уже пошли махи.
Initiating Tier 5.
Подожди, да... А, у меня щиты, что ли, не восстанавливаются? А, нет, все нормально.
New targets active.
Ой, а этих много. Не, они меня сейчас разберут, наверное, здесь.
Target defeated. Calculating.
Все.
Intercept vectors. Target defeated. Extermination protocols active.
А, чё... а, они мне двигатели вынесли. Все. Они меня добирают. И не починиться даже. Да, они мне двигатели вынесли.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the
Ладно, я на один
simulation's
уровень
control
ближе.
terminal.
А как мне выйти из симуляции? А. Все понял. Прикольно. А, еще 2 уровня.
Congratulations,
дружище.
applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Ну-ка, интересно узнать.
Yeah,
Sidonia.
bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Отправляемся. А, так. А что насчет миссии?
Displays in the orientation hall are all optional, but encouraged if you're not all that familiar with UC history. Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Да нормально я справился.
Then let's get to him. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments.
Нормально.
But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the
Нет, не хочу.
colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in?
Ах уж
You have
эти
to do the same as
неподвижные
everyone
глаза.
else. That starts with the oath.
В смысле неподвижные? Очень даже вроде как выразительные. Ну, именно вот у проработанных персонажей. У них еще видишь как? Они когда между собой разговаривают, они смотрят на тебя. И это как-то какой-то диссонанс вызывает. Если честно. Так, ну ладно, я готов.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Ну, моргают вроде как. Я даже заметил, что NPC, когда смотрят на тебя, ну, кроме нее, конечно, она просто в меня, наверное, влюблена. Они тоже отводят взгляд, посмотрят на тебя там секунд 5-10. И тем занимаются своими делами. Ну, то есть классно сделали. с персонажами. А это, наверное, поправит все. Это тот тихий ужас. Это, скорее всего, на аутсорс отдали. Рисовать этих второстепенных, даже третьестепенных баллончиков. Ну, лицевая анимация мне
Зрачки
нравится.
просто любят частенько стоять на месте.
А, ну да. В реальной жизни, конечно, они так не делают.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the
Я на
furthest
первом
reaches of the
прохождении
United
к
Colonies
пиратам
military,
записался.
and with honor and
Что-то мне
duty
они не
above
понравились.
reproach.
Будем сейчас
Do you
отыгрывать
swear to
честь
protect and
честных
defend the citizens of the
гражданинов.
United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Я. Что вы мне ответите? Я с точкой? Видимо, это
Then
согласие.
let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Точно, сэр. Давайте сделаем следующее. Иногда перевод, конечно. Ну, меня интересует по факту только деньги.
That's the spirit.
Да, это
Head down to
дух.
the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit.
Мгм. Кстати, может быть,
and your
нормальная броня.
advance.
Аванс.
Give it your
О, вот
all
это я
out there.
понимаю.
Supra et Ultra.
Супра и ультра. Кораблик бы еще выдали. Это мне как-то вниз надо. Как бы это сделать? Может, там лифт есть? А, вниз.
Зеленая бумага – признак прогресса.
Да? Думаешь? Так. Да нет, ну картинка прям классная, не знаю, мне нравится. Мыла нет, так четкое все. Я, правда, мод поставил на визуальную часть. Он немножечко убирает эти фильтры сратые, которые там зеленый на какой-то планете, на Марсе прям красный, лютый. Контрастная картинка. Нью Атлантис транзит. На дрон. Не, ну тоже здорово, кораблики какие-то взлетают, прилетают. Я еще видел, что при постройке аванпостов, если там у тебя есть какой-то обмен между планетами, между твоими аванпостами, ну, действительно прилетают корабли грузовые, перевозят ресурсы. В этом плане все здорово. Было бы классно, конечно, построить что-то свое. Но, я так понимаю, мне нужна куча ресурсов. Так, рубеж. Атлантида. Никуда.
Oh, I've always liked that statue.
А, мне к начальнику надо.
Beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Быть честным, города выглядят полужилыми. Дубай какие-то, что ли?
Ну да. Ну я говорю, то есть нет такого ощущения. Вот в Киберпанке даже, по-моему, плюс-минус как-то чувствовалась атмосфера. А здесь я еще, ну, без стрима прохождения летал на неон. Неон меня вообще не впечатлил, если честно. Так вот, да, красиво, но это просто модель и болванчики ходящие. Все. Такой прям типичный усатый начальник экипажа.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at
Rocket
you.
jockey.
Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
Это пригодится.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
Вот Ceti 2.
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
Ну-ка.
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Найти контакт с поселенцами. Ну-ка. А он мне выдал уже что-нибудь, нет? Походу нет. Пиратские шлемаки какие-то. О, вот этот ранец получше. И базовый джетпак, по-моему, есть, да? Ну-ка. Не-а. Это не работает. Наверное, нужно навык качать. О, у меня есть очко навыка. Так, пожалуй, взлом будет самым оптимальным. Хотя бы первый уровень.
Change of scenery.
Полетели. Прикольная планетка, кстати. Какой океан большой здесь. Может быть, ее просканировать? Атмосфера. Низкая О2. Вода биологическая. Что это значит? Вода, железо, аргон, получается. Да, на ресурс она особо щедра. Скан.
Живая вода?
Вот я думаю, что это значит. Наверное, да. Но это, скорее всего, трудности перевода. Хочу-ка я с собой Васка взять. Мне он как-то больше симпатизирует. Потому что наша мадам это какая-то лютая моралистка. А я, может быть, буду делать какие-нибудь непристойные вещи. А будет обижаться. Где робот? Он потерялся. А, он, наверное, на улице меня ждет.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems.
Нет.
I wonder what
Обычно он это здесь стоит. Да не, ну классно, блин. Это я прям как будто в Death Stranding попал. Кто ругал, завязал игры, вообще не согласен. А это чей-то корабль такой здоровый. Нормально, там пушечки такие стоят. А в него зайти-то можно? Наверное, не пустит меня. Да. Ну да, это прям детина. Интересно, такое можно построить? Что это у них случилось здесь? А, тут же неизвестно вообще. Какой-то замес был, да. Чья-то башка. А, это шлем. Так, пора, наверное, взять в руки оружие. Поселенцев всех почикали. Так, сейчас я немножечко калибрую звук. Где-то вот так сделаю. Дай, пожалуйста, обратную связь. Нормально слышно игру? Потому что мне просто дождь шумит уже в уши.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Мясокомбинат. Какое прекрасное имя.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Да, Багровый флот тут поработал. Ну-ка, рецепт какой-то. Пищевой предмет глубина. Интересно. Кресло какое прикольное. Наверное, в парашют превращается. Да, диванчик тоже классный. И так классно, за окном дождик идет. Это слышно. Уж фактически на улице. Куда нам нужно? Я не совсем понял. Иметь контакт. Это медицинская лаборатория. Может, нам не сюда? Не, он маркер вроде внизу. Может, нужно подальше пройти. Саран носится. Да, нам дальше надо. Это только... Ух ты! Тут прям целый этот завод. Ёлка. Это что было? Чего они тут мясо делают? И корабль грохнулся. Даже интересно.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Походу тут и пираты, и поселенцы пострадали от рук одного и того же чудовища. Гурме. Походу мясо взбунтовалось. Ну рассказывай, что у вас тут?
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Ну-ка.
Of course you are. My hero. At least you follow orders well. Maybe you are military. Either way, we can make this work. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in.
Ну да.
What's left of the settlers? The work of
А,
Oxysio
тераморф. Ну да.
a terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's
догадывался.
ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a
Ух ты,
terramorph did all this
какая
damage.
камера.
I mean, I've heard the stories.
Сара
To see the
не зашла
decimation
в двери,
firsthand.
походу. Там из-за угла шепчет. Блин, а что она только что сказала? Что я соврал, что ли? Пойму. Так,
Other
тераморф,
than
что
a
это?
remorseless killing machine.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Ну да.
I sure could. Because to confirm my
Что-то я
suspicions about this
жалею, что
creature,
я соврал.
I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any
На
other
этой
tools.
планете другие законы физики, звук проходит сквозь стены, все оправдано.
Ну, может быть. Там, да, было написано низкое содержание кислорода. Так, ну-ка расскажи мне, что у вас есть? Роботы, наверное, какие-нибудь, турели?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape.
Угу.
There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Ну,
Good.
погнали.
Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you
Обязательно.
leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Так, нам нужно туда. У нее еще много ящичков. Надо патроны все собирать усиленно. Да, натворил он тут делов, конечно. А эту дверь не открыть. сама ты дойти сюда не могла, что ли? Короче, ничего не работает. Короче, турели не обеспечивали им нужную
Connection
безопасность.
restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. Wish I'd found this earlier.
Я, значит, на живца
Those
буду
sensors
ловить
around
на
the
свою
facility,
задницу.
part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Хорошо. Блин, саунд-дизайн здесь, конечно, тоже классный. Можно отметить. Ты что-то там пиликает, что-то отдельно тут квакает. То есть, ну, атмосферу создает. Так, ранец дальнобойщика. Но физически как-то он не очень очищает. Так, система отслеживания поголовья. Включаем. Тотный юнер трекера. 83,5. Угу.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Оно идет. Сканер у нас через стекло не бьет.
I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. You can do this. Show it messed with the wrong shock trooper.
Так, а вот это звуковое сопровождение, это насколько близок ко мне терраморф? Я правильно понимаю? Ой, он здесь. Он здесь.
Злой брат Лунтика.
Окей. Блин, он здесь. Здесь. Ну, чужой какой-то. Я его не вижу, куда он приближается. Блин, там сундук был. Но сейчас не до него немножко. Все, я убежал от него вроде. А, он, наверное, на свет идет, да? Сара, ты как там? Страдала? здесь?
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Да. Теперь мясокомбинатом стали поселенцы. Собственной персоной. Блин, как бы мне туда залезть? Может, мне подскажет. Ага. Ты. Продадим. Блин, все наверху. Ну да, видимо, я не туда забежал. Там что-то еще есть. 400 метров. А, здесь залезать, да? Кстати, тоже нововведение. В Бёртон такого не было. Траектория до цели. Чтобы не плутать. Так. Здесь. Мне страшно. Так, ну я так понимаю, что я должен быть где-то здесь. Кис. Это он не идет. Где-то здесь. Слышу его. Наверху, что ли? 10 метров до цели. Топает, слышу. Ой, еп. Твою медь. Сара, не надо его там долбить. Или надо? Да ему пофигу. Да я его, мне кажется, и так. Он застрял, походу. Ладно, тогда у нас есть минки для тебя. Казалось, для меня. Ну что сказать. Первый опыт. Отлично. Все по новой. Ладно, сейчас быстренько пробежим. А, так он, по-моему, и был в этой комнате, да? Как он здесь оказался?
So what do we got
Так,
here?
да. Будем врать. Давай соврем.
I'm Hadrian. I came here on a... What's one
Ну,
of the...
удачной игры. А то меня уже рубит. Отдохнуть нужно.
I mean, I've heard the stories.
Спасибо, Афазин.
To see the
Приходи еще.
decimation
Давай.
firsthand.
Удачи.
I sure could. The admin terminal's here, but if you can make it to... Good. Once I... Take care of yourself out there, and make sure you leave a note.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire.
Какая-то пушечка. 13, да? Пинокс. Больше урон, меньше у человека брони. Именно человека. Попробуем экипировать.
Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. You can do this. Show it messed with the wrong shock trooper.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian. I'm not sure what makes its own here, but we should keep our weapons at the ready.
Additional power required. Local defenses restored.
Успокоительно. 6. Да, нужно бы. После такого. На, все, я перегружен. Пора к торговцу.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Ну, формально не я. Но мы будем держать себе цену.
I'm not too proud. Thank you for saving my ass. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one? Not doing this one out of the goodness of your heart, huh? I'll give you what I can. You certainly deserve it. Forewarning, though, I'm not exactly New Atlantis royalty. All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flax can? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Почему никто не знает, как тераморфы попадают в человеческие миры?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a teramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization. There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of teramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that teramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your boss, or commander, or whoever it is that actually sent you here. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan thinks there could be more attacks on the horizon. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll recognize the name.
Угу.
That's all I'm asking. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go do what you have to do to get that sample in the right hands. We need to know what we're dealing with here.
Спасибо. Так, ну ладно, наверное, на этом мы сегодня закончим. Завтра также будет стрим. Будем продолжать исследовать прекрасный мир Старфилда. Большое спасибо за просмотр. Счастливо.